Alright, it is Friday evening, March 1st. Just had an interesting end of month, all-time highs. Did not do a video last weekend, so let's get right into it. For my ES people, I'm going to do NQ first. Sorry, not sorry, but let's see. I'll go to the TPO last because it's not as people friendly, but just a monthly bird's eye view. I've been watching this. If you guys been following, I want to see a candle body, nice body close above at all-time highs, and finally got that. So I'd like to see the quarterly chart. Actually, it'll probably look pretty good. You can just imagine adding that stick though. Our weekly. So basically just one long cup and handle continuing that we've all known, but accepting into all-time highs has been the tricky thing. This strong candle accepting into all-time highs I wanted to see so long ago. So the market really can trick you when it fakes out, does that, you know, you anticipate that, especially when things are in a euphoric state, when we are up from the low 7,000 points on NQ, 62%. So yeah, it's been a nice run since 10/17/2022. Gucci Mane. Oh god. But alright, so yeah, the weekly really not too much to. You got your nice cup and handle, just textbook supply pullback, supply turn demand. Here, actually, let me do it. Supply created on the way down, broken through it, hit supply, hold supply, not demand, top tick this supply right here, meaning we failed. It's like a double top. We broke it by like a couple points, top tick. And then this supply, now turn demand, top tick this supply. This supply is now demand, but we don't know it yet. Just chopping. One last dip, and then rip. And remember, this is a weekly chart, so now look at the MAs too. These are weekly MAs, 9, 20, 50, 200. Haven't seen the 200 weekly since March of 2023. 9 weekly doing a great job. 20 hasn't even been seen in a long time, since October of last year. To get into the daily, I always like to talk about the 18-day ATR. It's been slowing down a lot, as you can see, due to this. It's a lagging indicator, obviously, but definitely a lot better than what it was right here in December, January. 212 points, or we peaked out at 290 in February. So it's good to see. I'd like to see it hold this area and us to, well, it will go up a little. It already is, obviously, duh, because we're seeing movement. But if we see more movement, I want this will continue, which is healthy. So that's good. First, I want to start off on the daily. We had an initial gap up here in the daily candles, and if you look, we spent very little time putting a candle body in the daily candle. In this gap, I mean. Here, I'll show you one where it's highlighted, but if you just look. So we started this gap up, rip up, fake shorts out, go up again. All these gaps created. So here, oop, highlighter, sorry. So, what the heck? I'm sorry, guys. Just a little chop. Baited shorts in. Shorts cover at this initial gap because that's what created the gap. There was a balance. And shorted this. Gap up. Shorts cover. More shorts enter. Shorts that were in here. Cover. And then look what happens. We have a gap down to here. Any short that shorted here. So here, let me draw. We have this volume. This area where we didn't put any candle bodies. There was a gap. We have this gap. Anyone that shorted down here, thinking we're going all the way back to at least do a reclaim of here and then go higher, at the very minimum, what happened? Market gapped up. They had to cover. They had to cover. They had time. They let price go down. They covered. Price go down. They covered. And then bulls stepped in. And look what happened when we returned. Covered again. We put in a lower high here, which is concerning, but look at, we still can't put a body in here. So that tells me there's still people caught short, because every short is a future buyer, obviously. And finally can put a body in here, but still not one. So this is just a indicator that does it automatically for me, because I don't have time, and there's sometimes some really small gaps. But I'm still watching this area because we haven't put, at least this, because we haven't put anybody in there. But once again, shorts cover. Have a little, so we push up, do a little top tick. Looks like we're doing a lower high. And what happens? Squeeze to all-time highs. Love to see it. So on the 4 hour, this right here, this right here is this right here. So range, gap down, shorts get caught, go up, shorts cover. So let me do that again. So range, gap down, gap up, shorts are caught, we move down, shorts cover, shorts cover, shorts cover. This supply is now demand. We create a supply, move down, shorts cover, get back to that same area that's this on the daily, the gap. They cover there, boom, to all-time highs. Let me show the 1 hour. See that nice trend line break. 30-minute view, right off this high volume node. Here's a good view too. So this is all the volume from the square you see. So this balance. When we gap down, someone shorted here, because in theory, if this is the value area projected from this volume, break out of balance, get back into it, come down, a big buyer participates. Big buyer, big buyer. Here, big buyer, big buyer, big buyer, big buyer, caught a bid, caught a bid, caught a bid. So this tells me shorts are running out, but there's still some in there. And what happened? Moved up again. So we really didn't accept truly below this value area from this balance. And I have a couple other videos on balance, but there'll be more to come. But these are monthly profiles, so this is December's the month. Great month. January, kind of pretty balanced. I'm losing it. I'm sorry. These colors blended in. Brain fart. So we have January. February. Balanced. And now this is the March profile. So I'd like to see us stay outside of previous month, which took us, we only spent half of last month outside of the previous month. Now, it's pretty, look how many inside weeks we had. Talk about inside days. Look at the past week. Each of these are RTH session volume. Look how many days we spent inside, and this is NQ too, so I doubt ES was any prettier. But so levels I'll be watching. Oh yeah, last, here's the TPO. So gapped up in February. See shorts covered. There's single print, so in theory buyer comes back, nice curve. And then this is Friday. Bunch of single prints created. So levels I will be watching. Line in the sand. Here, I'll type it out. Alright, so we must hold in bull case 18150. 1800, these singles, and then 17900, which would be this area, and then the bottom of the gap, which is 17700. I'm just giving you guys extra levels. You don't need all these, but you get it. Not too many of the upside, but besides psych prices, so $18,375 above. $18,500 the next psych price. So we must hold this area. That's too much wiggle room. I don't like that. Let's just hold that. I'll do the swing on this move. Jeez, no. All right. Just psych prices above. That's right. So yeah, beautiful lower high, and then lift off we saw. Inverse head and shoulders, you could say. But so there's NQ. Let's do ES and then get to data and some random stuff. What's up, kitty? Alright, now ES. Sorry, it's been a while on this chart book, but so I see single prints. If this was a 30-minute chart, we have a singles 30-minute period. So that tells me there is strength, and then we have a gap up. And then a nice curve. These are RTH only, but if I make them evening, you can see, which tells me forced buying. And what do you have if you put today in order? We have actually not that many. All the single prints got filled. Actually, no, there's single prints right here. Just a little. Which tells me it worked. So I don't know where this period opened up, but so price opened, went up, went down, went up, and then came to here, shorts covered. We kept going, came to here. So these were singles at 1.2, shorts covered. So monthly looks great, just like ES. Great dip, all-time high. As well as this, we have a supply zone with this wick here. Great dip, all-time high. Nice little 3-bar play on the weekly. MA dips would have been nice for longer term. Daily 9 and 20. Great to trade off of as well. And look at the gaps I was talking about. Just baiting shorts in, baiting shorts in, baiting shorts in. And you can tell by the sentiment when you see people online where everyone's short as can be, that's when days like these happen. Like this day in particular, it happened. I remember seeing all your. I wasn't even looking. I wasn't even on Twitter looking at stocks. I was on Facebook, like doing Facebook things, and I saw some. I'm in a couple stock groups, and I saw everyone was short. And people on Twitter are one thing, but you know, people on Facebook, that's worse than Kramer. But so the 4-hour, pretty nice trend looking. This the initial balance. Look below and fail. Bait the shorts. Nice, beautiful lower high. Great price action. Gave people many chances on ES to get into this round. But here's the 60-minute and the 30-minute. Monthly. So we have January, February, hang on kitty cat, and the new month starting strong, but I want to see us stay above the previous month. And the cat's right by the microphone. So ES, want to see us above. $5,100. $5,050. And then 5. 5150 above. I'm sorry, that's below levels that need to hold. Above 5150. 5200, 5250. You can even add the 75-25 quarter intervals if you want. But that is that. Let me go over the data for next week. Monday, we don't have any red folder or yellow folder in the United States. Tuesday, red folder, PMI, S&P Global Services, ISM non-manufacturing prices, and PMI. You can check the yellow folder. Wednesday, we have a red and yellow folder. Red folder is ADP non-farm payroll, Fed Chair Powell, JOLTS, and then crude oil, obviously. Thursday, we have initial jobless claims, Fed Chair Powell testifies. And Friday, we have average hourly earnings, non-farm payrolls, and unemployment rate. You can screenshot that if you want. Now, just to go over some different tickers. Here, you can, now's your time to pause or screenshot that. But, okay, so look at these monthly charts first. AMD looks great. Look at Bitcoin, though. Let's look at Bitcoin first. Still trying to clear this weekly fair value gap. Or to come back. Let's see what it does in this supply area, but go to the weekly. This fair value gap held nicely. Crush through these, just need to close above. What's this? 62K. This is one I have been adding to my Roth slowly since, like, I don't even know the price, but a while now. I've been waiting for this stock to catch on. I wasn't sure if it would, but yeah, Celsius. Weekly looks great. Let's look at the daily. I want to see it hold this right here. Apple's just ranging, really annoying me as a long-term holder, but great time to add. Not necessarily up here unless you anticipate. Where are you drawing? Unless you anticipate this being a bottom tick and us doing something like that, but I don't know why that happened. But I would more anticipate seeing something like this before all-time highs. I think we can go lower. I would buy towards 160, not at 179, but even at 175. But Tesla, disappointing many people. These are all just weekly levels I'm watching above. Here's a weekly bird's eye view, though. You have a nice zone that was bottom ticked. I don't have the volume up, but guarantee it was on high volume. Nice lower high here. I mean higher low, as well as a potential higher low if we can truly break this trend line and chip through all this. Lots of liquidity. I don't think we're gonna go right up to all-time highs. I'm just drawing, but so yeah. This right here is why I'm showing you the chart. NVDA, what a run. Let's look at that monthly. Just look at that. Would you just look at it? Gap on the monthly, gap on the weekly. Beautiful. Alright, this was at Same point I was pointing out on NQ or ES when everyone on Facebook said the market was done. They said NVIDIA was done too, and rip. Let's see what QQQ and SPY look like. I like to compare those to NQ. QQQ looks good. Nice and healthy. Relative to NQ, weekly, now daily. Now let's compare SPY equally. Here's SPY equally weighted. And then this is SPY, I'm sorry, this is SPY equally weighted. First tech. Now if we look the past few days. So we were ranging a long time and equally weighted and then took off when... And they're pretty close actually. I feel like now the equally weighted's catching up actually, which is a good healthy sign. So that's cool. Oxy. Been playing this as long-term oil, looking nice. Would like to break this trend line. This accumulation zone's still holding. New one broke, and it looks like this is holding as well once we can clear this high right here. Let's check XLE. I've been hearing some chatter about it. I don't necessarily like it. I like that. Okay, I like this. But actually forget that zone. So you got that. This grab right here. And then we have supply right there, which we're currently in, but we will see how that goes. And then this right here, previous supply. Top ticked, back down to demand. Supply, and now it's demand. So definitely see how that holds up. I like that a lot for XLE. VIX. I need to delete these. But alright, yeah, I don't want to keep this too long. So thanks for watching, and till next time.